Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how you can make your game look really good on Lunar Client with low NPCs or high NPCs or whatever device you want to use for Java. And I know I made a video like this before and that's not really detailed, so I just want to go over it again with like all the settings on Lunar Client and stuff. So let's just get into the video. So the first thing you want to do is head over to settings on Lunar Client and change your allocated memory to half the memory you have. So if let's say you have a 16 gigabyte computer, you want to put your memory to 8 gigabytes, and if you have a 8 gigabyte computer or 8 gigabytes of RAM, you want to put your RAM to 4 gigabytes, and this will increase your FPS a lot. This is definitely important. Once you do that, you can just launch the game. So for video settings, you want to put the graphics to fast, smooth lighting minimum, smooth lighting level 76%, GUI scale large, I mean that's just preference, brightness bright makes it look way better, dynamic lights off, I recommend turning this off, and let's head into details. You guys can copy this here, I'll stay on there for like 3 more seconds. Okay, now let's go to animations, water animated off, lava animated off, on off, off off, on off, off off, off off, on, and then particles decreased. Render distance, I recommend having it to 7 to 12. If you're playing games like Sky Wars or like maybe Sumo or like duels, you might want to have that to 7. If you're playing Bed Wars or something, you might want to have it to like 12, maybe 15 or 12, but keep it on 7 if you want that max FPS. So keep your max frame rate to unlimited, of course. View bobbing, this is also personal preference, keep that off. VBOs on, alternate blocks on, dynamic FOV, turn this off. Quality, minimap levels maximum, map type nearest, anisotropic filtering off, anti-aliasing off, clear water off, entities on, better grass off, better snow off, custom fonts on, custom colors on, connected textures. This really, I kind of like fancy because it just looks better, but it also makes it less performance, so I guess you could put that to fast. Natural textures off, custom sky on, custom items on, custom entity models on, custom GUIs on, emissive textures on. And then once you get to performance, you want to check smooth FPS off, fast render off unless you're using shaders. So like if you have shaders on, turn this off because you can't use it with shaders. See, fast render is not compatible with shaders. So if you don't have shaders, turn this on. Chunk updates, turn that to 1. Render regions on. Smart animations on. Fast math on. Dynamic updates on. Lazy chunk loading off. It just looks really bad, even though it gives you more FPS. I just don't like it. Other doesn't really matter. And yeah, let's get to Lunar settings now. So once you're here, make sure you have everything you need on and everything you don't need off. So everything that you don't use, turn that off to get the max FPS. Make sure you enable fog customizer. Oh my bro, this is so annoying, to make your game look way better. So I recommend having this on like about 0.20. Maybe if you want to go crazy, you could go like 0.50. But this makes your game look a lot better with the fog, as you can see. It's really personal preference, but I like having it on 0.25 with the color on top left white. And let's go on to performance. So hide foliage off, hide end portals, never show enchantment glint all, lazy chunk loading highest. If you have a good PC, then put this on highest, but if you don't really have a good PC, put it on low, but I have it on highest. So HUD catching on, limit unfocused FPS on. This really doesn't matter here, just don't mess with this. Use particle physics, keep that off. Entity options, shadow, turn that off. On, I meant, my bad. Entities off, tile entities off. Show ground arrows. These don't matter, but you can turn them off for the extra FPS. And that's pretty much it. Now your game should be looking really good. And yeah, let's just play a couple games with this. Alright, so we're playing Skywars, so I have my render distance on 7. Really don't need it higher if you're playing a shorter map game, so kinda got lucky with armor here. Jeez, bro. This guy's insane. What a sweat. Bro, there's so sweaty players in this game. But look at the colors. It looks so good. Come here. Oh, he's so low. I didn't know there were this many players left. GG's. GG's. Alright, so that is my renders. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.